Wow, boy, do I have a treat for you today. This is a fully automatic, fully AFK-able warp stem and shroom light farm. So, in the new snapshot in 1.16, you can turn the little bush things, warped wart blocks, you can compost those and turn them into bone meal. So what I'm doing is I'm collecting all the logs and all the warped wart blocks. I'm collecting everything and the shroom lights that come off of it. Collecting all of it, turning all the warped wart blocks into bone meal that powers both this thing over here, which gets the fungus needed to grow these things. And it's also bone mealing the big fungus trees. So this thing is fully automatic, and we have a bone meal profit. So let's go ahead and go in here real quick. See, that's totally full. Let's take all these out so we know that this thing is just full, right? So I'm going to show you that it's full profit. The other place where we need bone meal is this thing right here. So if we go down into here, we can see that's full. Let's take out all this. So now we know that both of those only have one dropper or one dispenser full of bone meal. Hey there, once again, I want to give you an opportunity to win a shout out. And all you got to do to win a shout out is comment on this video and subscribe to me. And in about a month's time, I will choose a winner and shout them out in a video in the future. Cool, looking forward to shouting one of you out. Hope you enter the win. Let's get back into the content. So I have my other account right here. I have my camera account actually doing this. But you need to AFK and hold down the right click for the fungi right there on that block. Now the bone meal triggers and it makes this thing grow. When this thing grows, this piston will push these ones out of the way and blow them up over here where you can collect them. Right now that thing is full. The little hopper down there is full. And they grow through these blocks. So they come up top. I have a TNT duplicator up here, which just blows all these up. And then I have all these hopper mine carts underneath a wall of obsidian collecting all the drops. All the drops go through these hoppers and they come to this item sorter. This item sorter takes out all of the warp stems and the shroom lights and puts them down over here. So as you can see, we have a lot of warp stems and a lot of shroom light coming out. What this item sorter is sorting out is the warped wart blocks. When we take all the warped wart blocks, put them into the composters, and they actually split into two. Half of them come down here, or I guess more like 3/4 come down here. They get turned into bone meal, which then gets shot back up into these droppers, which go to these hoppers, which bring them back into here. Which, if we check this out, you'll see that this is now making a profit on bone meal, which is powering the whole growth of this thing. And then the other place where it goes, we have another line of hoppers under here. It's sorting out all the warped wart blocks to turn those into bone meal. And then it's putting all the warp stems and the shroom lights back into these chests. And then where this bone meal goes, this bone meal getting made from these composters right here, gets shot down underneath here and goes to this bone meal right here, which you can see is also making a profit. Now, to keep growing the warped fungus and make sure that it automatically refills in my hand, we bone meal the warped nylium, which makes some of the fungus. This flying machine knocks all of the warped fungus into these hoppers down here. The hoppers come up right here through these droppers. The droppers put all of these items through another sorter, which sorts out all the warped fungus, puts all the other drops into these chests right here. So we also get crimson fungus, crimson root, warped roots, nether sprouts, and twisted vines from this farm. Puts all these drops into here, and then it sorts out all the warped fungus, and then brings all the warped fungus back over to where we're AFKing, brings it into this dispenser or this dropper and shoots it into the person who is AFKing so they never run out of the warped fungus. Now, they're also making a profit of warp fungus. This person's inventory is actually going to fill up after a while. I have a switch right here, which will switch on and off the TNT duplicator. Some of these broke sometimes, so I had to put a wall of obsidian right there. The TNT duplicator is up here. We'll come check this out. It's a fairly fast because we need this to go really fast. And then down here where all of these warp stems come out, we have another TNT duplicator which is breaking those down. These pistons need to be zero ticked because sometimes the growth of the warped fungus happens too fast. So I couldn't zero tick these stems upwards and get them onto this platform, which is what I was trying to do. So we have two different collections for those, which I mean we could just make those connect up in the same place, but for now that's how I have it set up. Another thing that I have going on is as soon as the warp fungus grows, it triggers this, which actually stops the bone meal. Because I don't want, if you bone meal too many warp fungus at once, you actually lose some of the efficiency because you collect up less of the warp to warp blocks, which makes it so that you wouldn't have a bone meal profit. So you actually, to make it AFK-able, I made it so it actually has a break after it grows it. And then it has a second set of timer right here. So this is the one that actually starts the bone meal again. You don't need these pieces. I can just get rid of those. And then it triggers the bone meal after about maybe 5 seconds again, because that's how long it takes for the TNT to break down the huge fungi. So this is crazy. This is the first time I've seen one of these made and working. So I just wanted to showcase this. I need to clean it up a little bit, and then I'm going to make a tutorial build on how to make this thing. But yeah, I'm super proud of this. If you want to make this for yourself and challenge yourself to try and take this idea and make it better, I encourage you to do so. And yeah, if you do actually use parts of my system here, please do give me credit. I'm trying to grow my account. I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel, and you know, when you give me credit for some of these ideas, it helps me grow a lot. So cool, I hope you like my design. If you learned something new or if you think this design is neat, please give me a thumbs up on this design and send it to someone who needs to see this, because this thing is freaking awesome. And I just think it's so cool that it is working flawlessly. Cool, so my name is Dusty Dude. I make Minecraft automation just like this. Thank you for joining me today. Hopefully you subscribe and I see you around in the next video, because my channel focuses all on Minecraft automation. So if you can automate something in Minecraft, I will probably be covering it, either have or will in the future. Cool, thanks for joining me in this one. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye for now.